Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to look at XRP only, just only XRP and XRP only. That's all we're going to look at. And we're going to look at it with the assumption that Bitcoin is going to remain stable or go higher, and Ethereum would stay stable or go higher, and stocks are stable or go higher. That's the assumption we're going to make. Because obviously if they don't, XRP comes down. Alright, so does that make sense? We're going to look at this with the thought that the other markets are not going to affect it, or they'll affect it positively. Because I don't want to say that this looks like this, but, and talk about how this particular chart looks, and then it go down when all the other markets go down, and everyone say, what happened to that? So I'm just saying, if all the other markets come down, this will also come down. You know that anyway. Right. Let's get stuck in. So the daily is sitting across a Bollinger Band where it's been retested 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we hit the 10 exponential 1 and we're floating around so far above all moving averages. We do have a pump signal, by the way. We've had that since the $2.45 and we're basically $2.45. The horizontal resistance is at 250 and the previous candle body highs are closer to 260. So what we want to see is getting our price action above those areas. And now if we go to the 4-hourly, we're also above all moving averages with a golden cross retest, which do often result in a V-shaped recovery. The only problemo is that we had 3 drives of hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hourly, which might mean that we do have to retest these areas again, 231 and 228. If we do, these are areas to think about positions, even if it's just for a trade, for a little quick, sneaky trade from the bottom to the top of the range, a 10% trade. Yeah, I believe pretty strongly that if all these other markets can behave, we will see a much larger breakout. And the breakout, basically based on the weekly, we're already seeing breakouts, and we've had breakouts from the momentum, broke out from this descending channel, and the volume, so the money flow index. We talk about it all the time. So, the 250 is a good area to break, but also we've got a bit of a nice area here. So obviously we're sitting here. It's Friday, isn't it? Really, we need to wait for Sunday to see what happens on the Sunday, and we're getting support on certain moving averages on previous time frames that we've looked at. But the 20 moving average on the weekly is sitting at $2.42. A close above that level on a weekly might be enough to say maybe the 250 isn't as important as the 242. They're both important. They serve more or less the same purpose, as would the 21 exponential as well. You can see that we hit this here and here and here, flipped it, resistance, 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 broke above it, support, support. So again, and that comes in at 220. So we've got 220, we've got 230, we've got 243, 250. All of these areas, obviously, we want to get above them, because if we can, we're pretty much ready to allow for the momentum, the money flow, and the price breakout. Let's have a look at something else. XRP to BTC. Golden cross on the weekly, golden cross on the weekly. This gives you opportunity if we do dump a little harder. And again, it doesn't have to be that XRP dumps its USDT, the sort of dollar value. It can just be outperformed by Bitcoin. We can see another 21% pullback into that golden cross, or a 12% pullback into that golden cross, where a V-shaped recovery is very likely, even on a weekly, and a massive ricochet from there. So that is a good setup. Doesn't even have to retest it, not yet. Now, daily not quite so good. We're losing moving averages. That is unfortunate. We do have a short signal here, so maybe that is the case. So just you got to say it how it is. I'm afraid I can't spit it any other way. Yeah, we've been downtrending on the 4-hourly for a long time on this one now. Resistance, death cross retest, resistance, death cross retest. Bit of an anomaly break, but still not got the power. So the Bitcoin pair doesn't look as good. Now this is something we looked at on the stream. One of our Patreons decided to ask for this to be looked at, and I'm glad they did. This is the beauty of the Patreon. If you want to join, links in the description below. We look at stuff that we'd not normally look at. This is the XRP Dominance chart, coming down into a major support as well, around 4 to 4.5%. With regular bullish divergence on the money flow index, on the RSI. We've already had it on the money flow index. So it looks good for big on reversal of dominance. What does that mean for price? Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to translate to price particularly, to be honest. It doesn't. It just means that it could mean that other altcoins get hurt worse, or money starts coming back into XRP more. It doesn't necessarily need to translate to price. So we've seen a bit of conflicting stuff going on here. The Tether pair looks good. The Bitcoin pair, not quite so good. However, higher term timeframes do look good on the Bitcoin pair, the weekly, but the daily, the 4 hourly, not so good. The XRP Dominance chart looks good. So overall, it kind of looks good. Let's face it, it looks good. Am I saying it's going to make you a millionaire? No. Am I saying it looks good? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying it looks good. Interpret the word good how you want. Does that mean a millionaire starter kit? Does that mean, less risk? Does that mean sustainable, sort of realistic prices, or does that mean it's going to go up 1.5% today? What does good mean? Well, it's up to you to decide. All I'm saying is it looks good, all right? Better than looking at a chart that looks bad, isn't it? It looks good. Right, so I'm going to leave it with you there. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.